11-year-old Debra Horn resided with her family in Allenstown, New Hampshire, and attended 6th grade at her local school. On January 29, 1969, the morning started as a typical school day for Debra and her brother. They arose early to get ready for school. After getting ready, she and her brother started walking to the school bus stop. Debra slipped and fell on the ice along the way. Her brother helped her return home, and she complained of pain to her parents. Therefore, they gave her permission to stay home from school. Debra's brother caught the bus to school, and her parents left for work, leaving Debra home alone. Her family never saw her alive again. Debra's parents returned home at noon and found the front door open. Early reports stated only the back door was open. The girl's blanket was on the couch, and her coat and boots were still in the home. Yet Debra had vanished. Her parents knew someone had abducted her right away, but the police were hesitant, treating the case as a missing person. Police made a public appeal to the kidnapper for the safe return of her daughter. Police conducted a door-to-door inquiry in the neighborhood, but no one had seen the missing girl. An extensive air and ground search ensued. As many as 800 searchers searched for Debra, including 18 Manchester Civil Air Patrol Unit members. The team found no trace of the missing girl. The aerial search covered the 7,500-acre Bear Brook State Parks region. The search crew utilized snow vehicles through the woods while divers scoured the icy Suncook River. Constant snowfall made it hard for the search crew to continue searching for the missing girl. On January 30, 1969, police dogs alerted officers to a few blood spots along Route 28 about 2 miles from Debra's home. The Nashua Telegraph stated, cells from either the urinary tract or respiratory tract were discovered in the blood, later tested and found to be type B. However, they were unsure of Debra's blood type. A family friend from Boston put up a $10,000 reward for the safe return of Debra, and another $10,000 raised by other means. Shortly after, Angelo Navarro of Manchester tried to collect the $20,000, even though he did not have the missing girl. Later, the police arrested Navarro and charged him with attempted blackmail. Months went by with no sign of the missing girl, and hope she would be found alive had dwindled. On August 10, 1969, some local men investigate an abandoned car. The men opened the trunk and found human skeletal remains inside. They initially thought the body was a dummy, but notified the authorities after realizing it was not. The remains were unclothed, and the police never found Debra's clothing in the car or the immediate area. The bones were mainly bare except for some hair. Police believe the killer placed Debra's body in the trunk shortly after abducting her. They found Debra's ring in a spot near her hand. As officials removed the body from the vehicle, they found one of her earrings underneath. Her parents identified both items as Debra's. Upon examining Debra's skull, officials found what appeared to be a traumatic injury to the back of the head. They could not determine whether it resulted from the fall or she had been hit on the head. Although he said the latter was likely, he could not rule a cause of death due to decomposition. The finding of Debra's remains left no doubt that someone had abducted and killed her. However, with little physical evidence and no witnesses to the abduction, the case went cold and remains unsolved 52 years later.